Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag. Today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with that being said, Sagittarius, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? Okay, Sag. So we do have the Strength card. Okay. We also have the King of Cups, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. Now keep in mind, Sag, this could be your energy. That's definitely a possibility, or the roles could essentially be reversed. But it kind of looks like you've been wanting to tell somebody how you feel about them. I am definitely getting that. But I feel like what has been holding you back is like this massive fear of, well, what if they don't feel the same? You know, what if they don't feel the same way about me? What if they turn around and reject me? Like, it has that type of feel to it. But I feel like there's somebody here that you really, really do like. And you want to tell them. You want to tell them, but I feel like you're afraid because you don't know. You don't know how this person's going to basically respond and react. You don't know if they're going to feel the same way or not. Let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? We have the Strength card. We also have the Temperance card. And then we also have the Eight of Swords out here. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Okay. It kind of looks like things... Well, I don't feel like this has anything to do with you per se, but it kind of looks like this person was dating somebody / getting to know someone, and it looks like that connection between these two was very, very shortly lived. I am definitely getting that. I do feel like this person started to really grow to essentially like this individual that they were dealing with, but it kind of looks like things were just kind of cut short for whatever reason between these two. And I do feel like this person finds themselves wondering, like, is this person going to, like, you know, resurface back up here for me? Are they going to contact me? Are they not? Like, I am definitely getting that. I don't feel like these two ever had, like, a committed relationship or anything like that with one another. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting that. So it kind of looks like the person that you're interested in is currently single and very curious to know, like, is said person going to resurface back up here for me? Is it like, am I never going to hear from them again? Am I never going to see them again? Like, I am, you know, getting that. But how does Sagittarius feel? We have the Seven of Swords to the Five of Cups. And then we also have the Ten of Swords. I feel like you know who this person is, obviously. I don't even know why the hell I just said that. You know what? Just forget that I even said that. You obviously know who the hell they are. Like, how would you not know who they are? You obviously have freaking emotions for them. You know what? I just feel like the coffee's wearing off. My apologies. They obviously know who you are, is what I basically meant to say. I think that you guys are very familiar with one another. And the reason why I say that is this. I think that you know about this entire situation that clearly didn't necessarily work out for them. I think that you know all about it. And it could just be because this person just flat out told you and confided in you about it. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Hangman. We also have the Hermit. And then we also have the Death card. You know, as much as you want to open up to this person, tell this person how you feel, you don't necessarily feel like the timing is essentially right, considering the fact that things, obviously, between them and said person didn't necessarily work out and it came to an end. So you don't necessarily feel like this person's, like, in the mood right now to, like, want to date anybody, you know, as of right now, considering what they just went through. Okay. All right. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. We do have the Ten of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles to the Queen. With that Queen of Swords energy coming out here, that to me just kind of feels like they're falling into like a very jaded energy. It's that energy of, I never want to love again, and I don't even know why the fuck I bother with love. You know, I'm just gonna focus on me and my career and things like that is kind of what I see this person doing. I just kind of feel like this person truly did have high hopes when it came down to this individual that they were dealing with, but because things didn't necessarily work out, it does kind of have them falling into like a very jaded energy. Like, I don't want anything to do with love ever again. I'm so fucking sick of it. You know, it has that type of flavor to it. Okay. What actions? Okay. So it looks like you want to come in and make your move on them. Yeah, it looks like you want to come in and make your move on them. But let's look at the Seven of Cups really quickly here. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Ooh, wait, stop, don't. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, the Hierophant fell to the ground. Let me pick it up. Okay, we have the Hierophant. So King of Swords, Hierophant. Okay, so you guys are definitely soulmates. You guys are showing up as the King and the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Ay, ay, ay. That's the thing, is that you want to come in and make your move on them, but you keep like standing in your own way over and over and over again. Like, I'll give you this one right here. Like, oh, they just, you know, they just got out of a really bad relationship, really bad marriage, or oh, like they were dating said person, it didn't work out, and they're kind of bummed out about it. Maybe right now is not the right time. And it's like, all right, I'll give you that much. I'll give you that, but even before them getting involved with this person, it looks like you had a thing for them and you still didn't do anything. You still didn't do anything. You still didn't do anything. And it's like, you're kind of like, I mean, I want to tell them how I feel, but like, what if they reject me? And what if they don't feel the same way? And then what if this? And then what if that? You know, you just keep standing your own way, homie. You just keep standing in your own way. What actions? I mean, I like this person. I mean, Queen of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent. Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very big on commitment as well as loyalty. You know, mature, career-oriented. They got a good head on their shoulders, I will say that. It just kind of looks like this person's going to be drowning themselves into work or their business if they have one. The bottom of the deck, sorry, I got mad with my cards. We have the Hangman. We also have the Three of Swords to the King of Pentacles. We also have the Chariot, and then we also have the Empress to the Seven of Swords, and then we also have the Tower out here. I do see love showing up for them again. Like, I do see love like knocking on their door. I am definitely getting that. I don't know who this individual is well, let me rewind. I swear the coffee is just kind of wearing off on me. I don't know if this is somebody that you work with or what the case may be. There's just something about, okay, because I do see love knocking on their door, which I feel like that love offer is essentially coming from you. Now, as much as they might find themselves feeling tempted to go off and pursue it, there's just some type of like, but what if it doesn't work out? Like, you know, then we're gonna have to like still see each other and be around each other. Like, how's that gonna fucking work out? You know what I mean? Like, how's that gonna work out? It's not that they don't want the relationship obviously to work out between the two of y'all, but it's like they're taking that into consideration. Like, damn, like what if it doesn't work out? You know what I mean? Like, we're still gonna have to see each other and be around each other. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know if this is somebody that you work with, or this is like your neighbor, or somebody that goes to the same gym that you go to, or I don't know, but there's something about you guys needing to be around one another and then being worried and concerned that like, what if it doesn't work out? Like, then you guys are gonna have to be one, you know, around one another, and that's gonna be freaking awkward. And you know, what if you cheat on them, you know, and then they still have to see your face after that? You know, it's like they're thinking long and hard. Like, don't get me wrong, like they're gonna feel tempted to pursue a connection with you. I just kind of feel like there's certain things that are holding them back, which I understand. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, that would kind of suck, you know, if like, I'm not saying you're gonna do it to them, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, you cheat on them and then they still gotta be around you. They still gotta talk to you, or even vice versa. Did you think about that, Sag? Did you stop to think about that? You know, what if, you know, shit goes left, you know what I mean? And are you okay with like really being around this person and having to talk to them on top of that? Like, I don't feel like you're thinking about all of that. I feel like you're more so caught up in the, oh, but I really like them and I just see so much potential. But I don't think that you're stopping to think like, if this shit don't work out, y'all still gonna have to deal with one another. You know what I mean? But they're thinking about that. They're definitely thinking about that. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do see you eventually making your move on them. Like, you'll eventually get out of your own way. It's gonna happen because it's reflecting on their behalf. I just kind of feel like what's gonna like concern them the most when it comes down to getting involved with you is, if this shit don't work out, I'm gonna have to still see Sagittarius's face, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to go through that. But there's a possibility that this could all work out, you know? And that's something that they're also kind of, you know, thinking about too. So I don't know. I think that it's in their best interest to express their worries and their concerns to you, even though I don't see them doing that. I think that it is in their best interest. So I don't know, maybe you guys could come up with a fucking game plan. Like, if you turn around and self-sabotage this and you just so happen to work with this person, you got to quit your job and go find another job. That sounds like a fucking plan, right? Because that's their worry and concern, is that if this doesn't work out, they still have to see your face. They still got to be around you. So if you fuck this up, you got to quit your job and go find another job. If they fuck this up, they got to quit and go find another. I like this plan that I just came up with for the both of y'all, because that's going to eliminate their worries and their concerns. And they don't have to see your face if this shit goes left. Now, if this is your neighbor, Sag, and you fuck this up, you gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move, you know? If they fuck this up, they gotta move, you know? Or if y'all go to the same gym together, you know what I mean? If you fuck this up, you gotta go find another gym. Sorry, Sag. If they fuck this up, they need to go find another. See, problem solved. I just solved this problem for the both of you. Not that that's your worry and your concern, to be honest, but it's their worry and concern. So, it, you know, I just figured, you know, I just kind of, you know, give a, you know, a solution, you know, to this person's worry and concerns when it comes down to you, Sag. But that is what I have for you, my friend. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.